washing our hands, wearing gloves, using hands, washing after every procedure, and staying, keeping 6 foot distance away from patients as much as we can. Serious virus, and I think that seriously. The one thing that irritated me, I think, yesterday was I was at my mama's house, or going to my mama's house, and she lives right across the street from a big, humongous park here where we live at. It's got gym equipment and frisbee golf and all those kind of fun things, and a big play gym and all that kind of stuff. There must have been 30 cars out there, and I thought, okay, people, what's the deal? Why are we not, having our social distance? Why are we hanging out at the park together? You should have your butt at the house. Washing your hands, staying away from people, trying not to get sick yourself. It's bad enough you have to go out to the grocery store or to Sam's or to some place like that to get supplies and whatnot to keep your household running. So to go to the park is just the most insane, ludicrous thing I can think of in order to catch the virus. So I have been staying home. I haven't been out in the shed this week except to grade papers and grade. I don't know if you guys know, some of you may know, I'm an online school teacher too at night when I'm at home, not doing anything. I teach anatomy and physiology for a big university because I have a master's degree in nursing education. And I don't know if you knew that or not, but I'm not incredibly smart, but I get by. So I thought I'd come in here tonight and I would do some layering techniques. Now, this is a card kit that I got from Annie's. My favorite card kit company, hot off the press, used to make these great card kits that I absolutely adored doing. And when I was in school for my master's, I hoarded them up. I wouldn't do them. I would just store them away. And I thought, well, when I get out of school, I'll have plenty of them to do. Well, I'll be gosh dog if the company did not stop making them about a year or so after I got out of school. So it really broke my heart. So I'm finding alternatives that I can use to keep myself entertained. I find a lot of things at the store Tuesday morning and places like that. But I really do like these 80s card kits. They come with stamps, cutter, I started with and loved it. Moved up to Spell Maker. What was it? Well, Spellbinder. Moved up to it. It's a manual crank. And now I have an electronic one, and I really, really like it. It's really neat. So I wanted to show you what I bought. This is a card making kit, that's a die cut kit actually, that makes the decorations right here inside the box. I have the bow and I have the box. So I'm going to do this sometime this week and try to make a box and not botch it up too bad for you. Hopefully it'll come out better than I think. Get started on a couple of cards while I'm out here and it's quiet. So what do y'all think about the COVID? Yeah, I know. You think and it's not overblown out of proportion either. It is definitely something to be concerned with. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to do the simple card, and we're going to do have a beautiful day. And I'm going to show you what the instructions look like. You can see that right there. Here's what the finished card looks like. Now, whether mine looks like that or not, it's going to be another story. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the navy colored vine print. And I got to open up the kit because I haven't opened the kit yet. We got in the kit. We got rubber stamps. Hello, friend, best wishes, thanks a bunch, and flowers and leaves and little paraphernalia. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, the craft room, the she shed is really starting to get full. I think you can probably tell beside me. There is a sweet lady that lives here where I live, Mississippi, and before all this COVID stuff started, she was a Stampin' Up! Distributor. And so I bought hundreds, no kidding, of stamps from her and goodies and all kinds of things from Stampin' Up. I have 42 different color ink pads plus ink refills that I got from her. Barely even used. And the stamps came in a little plastic containers. And I mean, I've got tons of stamps. During this COVID thing, I think this might be a good time for me to go with the Ziplocs and, sort out my stamps, put Halloween, Christmas, and fall, and miscellaneous, and botanicals, and all that kind of thing. It's probably a good time to do that right now while I'm out here safe in the shed and there's nobody out here to bother me. And that's kind of the beautiful thing about having your own life in your cheat shed, because you can do what you need to do without people. Little baby sequins and then some bigger sequins, pink and gold, blue and gold. No, pink and gold. Whew, I've had a hard day today. And it comes with some Grow Gang ribbon, some pink, and a blue floss that it comes with. Scissors. So I looked. I have 40 plus subscribers. Amazing. I'm tickled y'all want to watch me. I think it's my accent. That's what it is. I also subscribe to a stamp club called May May. May May Crafts. May May made it. And I love some May May. She makes the cutest stamps. They're acrylic to put on a block. And I get one every month from her. So it's like a big surprise in the mail. Here are your cards. We have navy blue, we have pink. They're already, some of them are just about ready to be bone folded. Now, while I'm sitting here talking, I should punch out. Yeah, I should punch out because I got 4 sheets of punch outs. Flowers, leaves, and other assorted goodies. A sheet of gold. I'm trying to show you. It's kind of this pink print with like real pink, light pink rose on it. And then I have a pink sheet like the gold sheet, but you can see this a whole lot better in reverse. So different colors of sheets here. And we're going to go ahead and punch out. Let me get something to put my punches in. I'm going to put my punches in here. My little die cuts. So, hope you've been doing good. I know I hadn't been on for a while. Partly because of the virus. Partly because I've been working. This term I'm teaching 2 classes and getting ready to take finals on Sunday in one of my classes and midterms in the other one. And we were supposed to go on a cruise in less than 30 days for my birthday. I won't tell you how old I'm going to be, but it's probably as old as your grandmother. Anyway, I worried about it. And we were going to go on Carnival. And Carnival wasn't looking like they were going to refund our money. They were wanting to do a future cruise credit. And I'm a nurse. So I wasn't really enthused about hopping on a Carnival ship this quick. I mean, well, immediately after the virus is contained and that kind of. We're doing a steroid for her and a chemotherapy drug that we use for rejection. They have upped what we call her tacrolimus, which is a pill she takes, and her mycophenolate, which she stays on. So when we went in the hospital in January, I found out that we have cases of the COVID virus. And I've been doing some reading, a lot of reading actually. It's hard to differentiate what's true, what's not true, what's a rumor, kind of thing. So in doing any kind of sewing, and you can sew, I can sew, I just don't sew as good as I used to. But and I don't have time. But you can help make masks for hospital personnel if that's something you'd like to do to help out. So contact your local Joann store if you can do that for them. That's a great thing you can do to help us healthcare workers. we just don't have enough equipment, those rooms and whatnot, and wanted to have protection to go in rooms. So anyway, and but yeah, and they are able to take the sanitizer and clean the buggy for you, and so that you don't have to worry about the germs, the bacteria on the cart. Cans, boxes, all kinds of stuff. Sweet lady on her little motor scooter. She wants a can of soup. So it looks like we're trying to reconnect here. There we go. She wants a can of soup. So it's sterile. It's not clean. It's not that kind of stuff. So she's touching what was on money. So it's a really good idea to wash your hands after you handle money. I keep hand sanitizer in my pants pocket. And I keep it in my purse. I'm always squirting the kids. I'm like, give me your hand, give me your hand. And they do it backwards and let me do it. But don't wear your gloves. Like I said, this cross-contamination is nasty. It is not helping anything. And do like I do. Set your hands, get your cart, get just what you need. You don't have to pick it up, look it over, and check out the calorie content and all that kind of stuff, because we are in a crisis mode at this point. And then put it in your buggy. Now, I have seen some reports where they are recommending that you wash your cans, which is a good idea, to help prevent cross contamination. You can sanitize enough. And I've got like Bath and Body Works, those little simple bottles, the little bitty bottles, tons of those that I've collected. And I throw them in a box in my bathroom. And I thought, I'll never use it except once in a while. And I take a few on trips and that kind of thing and keep a couple in my purse just for fun. Now those suckers are really valuable. And I am so glad that I have a big selection of them. Now, some of them smell like watermelons, lemonade, birthday cake, Christmas, whatever. So you never know what my hands will smell like. If you saw it, and it's hard to approach a person and say, hey, that's not a good idea. But if you're not doing it, then that's a great thing. All right, I got the hello out. Yay! I did not tear it. Amazing. Amazing and incredible, but true. And I really need to take my scissors and poke out the H, the LL, and the O, because it's got the little thing in the middle. There we go. I really need a vacuum in here, honestly. I have my heater on tonight because it's a little chilly out here. I've got short sleeves on. All right, and I'm trying to get this other. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm punching out the inside letters. So it says hello and not Earl. All right. Yes, indeed. So the flu is still going around. I've heard a lot of cases of the flu. Oh, and the other thing, I guess on my soapbox is gatherings. God wants you to use your brain. I totally believe that. And when you go to church with 300 people on the same day, and the governor of the state has asked you, please don't go anywhere where there's more than 10 people at a time, and you go, you are taking a chance with your life. So be smart about it. I don't want you not to go to church. I mean, that's certainly because you've already seen me punch out that. Too many markers in the back. I got more new markers. I had to buy more racks. I got to go buy markers, honestly. I bought another set of Ohuhus, 200 Ohuhus. It's in a bag, and I take it in the house and color at night. Thank you. I'm punching out flowers. I need to drink a Diet Coke. Hold on. My good friend, and there's a Minnie Mouse on the bottom, but if I turn it up, I'm going to lose my Diet Coke. Then I'm going to be mad. And I have one of the silicone straws in there, so I'm being conservative. I already got my work assignment for tomorrow, so I know where I'm going to be tomorrow. They have closed down the unit that I typically run on the daytime, and so I've been floated to a couple of the other units to do various things that I work for a great hospital. It's really it's been a good experience for me. But it won't be long. I'll be retiring. It won't be long. Not like in the next couple of years, but less than 10 years, I'll be retiring. So, and I won't be a nurse anymore. I will be a crafter full time and a mommy and maybe a grandmommy if I get lucky. So I'm punching out the rest of these. And I want to do a shout out to my sister, Kathleen, who has all of her face mask gear. She works for a dialysis center, and she showed me a picture of her shield and her mask and all that kind of good stuff that she has. And she is an amazing nurse, too. We're both amazing. I can't help it. I'm just going to brag on myself. All right. The rest of these coming out is not that bad. But that's the thing about making cards so that I can do some work. Ooh, it's 71 degrees in here. No wonder it's hot. Okay. And of course, I don't know the names of my subscribers, but I do thank you for being a subscriber. I think it's neat. I started my little channel. Almost through punching out, then we can get started making our card. Okay. Sometimes I don't have the best reception out here in the cheat sheet. I'm on the laptop tonight, not the iPad. So there's another hello. Lord knows I can't miss work. Gotta keep the lights on. We're doing a drive-through screening. You're wondering what that is, right? That's where you pull up to your place of employment, roll down the window. Don't do like I did the first day and have the heat turned up. I had the heat like 3,000 degrees. I have a rear heater over the two-story building, and they ask you the questions, and they take your temperature. So you're not allowed to park your vehicle until you have been screened and made sure that. And that is the time to turn around. We're not even allowing you in the building. The driver who drops off a patient will be screened before they're allowed on the property. My hospital is being very, very, very tight with that, and I appreciate that because I don't want somebody sick working with me. I mean, I love the folks I work with, but I don't love germs. All right, so the hello is punched out. The other one is. Well, since I've been on here, how many minutes? 28 minutes. But the time that I don't is when the pandemic starts. And, when I literally raced the buggy. We were pleased to have that. I even looked into one of those bidets because a friend of mine said he had ordered one and it worked wonders for him. He said, I was like, you're a dude. Okay. So he's actually my mental health tech on the unit that I work on. His name is Greg. He's hilarious. We get along great. And I also want to give a shout out to my med nurse who is on light duty. Her name is Giselle, and she's precious. I miss working with her. I mean, I'm working with her on some of the units, but I miss she and I working together and with Greg, running our unit. So after this pandemic is over, hopefully our unit will open back up and I can get back to whatever I do. What I do like doing is working on the mental health side of the professional unit. Because I work on a unit that is for professionals, college students, doctors, lawyers, nurses, business people, that kind of thing, who have had a breakdown or maybe some anxiety, depression, or perhaps has had a little too much Xanax or some other kind of medication and needs to get off of it and that kind of thing. So I work on a really great unit. It's a very unique unit. We even have a computer room, a serenity garden on these cards. And in the meantime, have a great night. Get some rest, and don't worry yourself about the COVID. Just be aware after you eat. I wash when I go in the refrigerator. And I even sanitize my hands out here in the she shed. This one smells like. I sanitize out here too. Good idea. I'm just keeping the germs down, man. I just gotta keep them down. So, have a great night. I work tomorrow 7 to 3, so I won't be on till after 6, probably tomorrow night, because I've got to grade some papers and answer some of my students. Tomorrow's Thursday. Hooray! Almost to the end of the week. Yes, almost. I always tell my husband every Friday, well, we made it to another Friday. And we were doing it as a vacation countdown. Now it's kind of sad that we're on vacation right now. It's kind of sad. But listen, it's better to be alive and in the craft shed than on a cruise ship stuck out in the middle of the ocean with no place to go. So that's the thing. My heart goes out to people who've lost their family already, or friends, and that they know to the COVID-19 virus, because it's really sad. It's really sad. But be sure they are working on stuff, trying to find something to stop the virus. There are a couple of drugs that they're trying out. I think the clinical trials are started now to find a cure for the virus. And we will be okay, and we'll be able to return to our normal way of life, where I can go to Michael's and Joann's. And now they have curbside drop off at Joann's. You pay for your order, you pick it up on the curb. And if it hadn't been for Amazon, I'd be lost. Amazon's been pretty good about delivering stuff that's non-essential. But did I want them? Yeah, I did. And last night, Anna Griffith was on HSN, and I didn't buy a thing last night. I mean, I'm telling you, not watching her was breaking my heart last night. But I had stuff I had to do, and I had sleep I had to get last night. So by the time we bathe everybody, feed everybody, clean up the kitchen, do a load of laundry, do all that fun stuff, get ready for work, it is time to go to bed. So, and I'll come out here, and like I said, I will engage in the classroom with my students, and then I will grade some papers that they turned in, check on their grades, answer emails from my director at school, that kind of thing. And before you know it, it's 9:30 at night, like it is now. So, wish you good luck. Be careful. Be safe. And I will see you tomorrow night when we do the card making kit. Okay? So, get those glasses out. Get your subscription to Annie's, and we'll start making cards together. Okay? So, have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Live from the She Shed.